Okay, hello everyone, you guys. I am so freaking pumped for this Zoom. It's going to be really, really quick, but there's going to be a lot of information thrown at you. There are 7 different leaders on here, all with different personality types that we just really wanted to give like a quick 5-minute tip about how to promote, how to get the things done. And I think it's going to be super helpful for everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and go first. If you don't know who I am, my name is Courtney Wazalowski. I'm a double diamond. I've been in the business for just over 4 years, and I am super freaking excited. There is so much momentum in the company right now. We are up 60% versus last month, which is insane as a company. So you guys, if you're not taking advantage of this, I really, really highly recommend that you do. What I want you to do, my best tip for promoting is look at what you need and then tell yourself that it's doable and then put the effort in. So many times people work on promotions and they're like, yeah, I'm going to get this done. But A, you don't believe it. And B, you don't put the work in, which is super, super hard to get anything done when you don't believe in yourself and then you don't put the work in. So if you need, I don't care if you need 4,000 BB to get diamond done, you can still get it done. The month that I went double diamond, I got 3,000 BB in a day and I had 1 worker. Okay. So don't tell me it can't be done. Honestly, you just need to look deep within yourself and ask yourself, are you really doing the things that you need to do? Are you really doing everything you possibly can? Is your mindset good? Are you doing the right things? Aimlessly scrolling TikTok, Facebook, Instagram is not going to get you what you need, but I promise it can be done, but you just need to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to make that decision where you're like, screw it, I'm going to do every single thing in my power to make this happen. I don't care what it takes. I don't care how long, how many hours you need to put in a day, because it can be done. And at the end of the day, at the end of the month, it's going to be so freaking worth it. But I don't want to hear that you're too far. I don't want to hear that you don't know what to do. If you truly, truly don't know what to do to get your promotion done, reach out to your upline and say, hey, this is my goal. What do I do? But if you feel like you're doing everything, look deep within yourself and ask yourself if you actually are. Ask yourself if you're doing all the right things, if your mindset's good, if you're pushing yourself more than you've ever done before. Okay, I challenge you to get up double the amount of post that you've ever done before in a day for the next week. Okay, if the most you've ever gotten up in a day was 10, get 25 up a day every day from now until the end of the month, and then tell me that you can't do it, because you can. And then work with your team and just be like, hey, what can I do to help you? This promotion is going to be so much easier when you're working with your team, but you have to freaking go for it. Don't tell yourself you can't. Don't give yourself the easy way out. Don't let yourself be like, well, I'm going to go to bed at 9 because I'm tired. No, you're going to get it done. You're going to choose that you're going to do it, and that's all. End of the game. Done. Okay, so y'all, I said this is going to be quick. I'm going to speak at you real fast. The next person I'm going to bring on is Aaliyah. So obviously, if you don't know, I'm a red. I'm going to yell at you. It's all out of love. But Aaliyah is a green, and I'm super excited for you guys to hear from her. So Aaliyah, I just unmuted you, I believe.
Okay, I think it's unmuted.
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome. Yeah, so I'm a green, and I'm like super organized, like sometimes OCD level organized. But so I'm pushing for diamond this month. Super excited. And so like at the beginning of the month, I was like, you know, I want to be diamond, but I'm not really doing what it takes. And I had a talk with Mariah, and I ended up making these little charts. Like, I literally like made them, I drew them, and I wrote down, I did 2 of them. And it's for my daily tasks. Like, one of them is like the bare minimum. Like, I have to do that every single day. And then the other one is what I'm pushing myself to do that's going to help me promote. And I just check it off each day, or I write the date or whatever. And because I can kind of get lost when I think about like what I need to do in a day. And so having it written down and being able to see it like this and it be right in front of me helps me a lot. And I have actually, like, I have done more in the few days that I've done this than I have probably like the entire time I've done the business. Just the visual thing is like a huge thing for me. And also, that's probably like my biggest tip is something like that, just because the visual thing and having something like that is just, I don't know, makes it a little bit more easier to kind of keep track of. Also, a huge thing for me is writing up every single person that I talk to. I make lists for my potential customers and my potential distributors. And I try and write down their full name. I write down the date I talk to them. I write down the next date I want to talk to them. And I try to write down, if I can, like what product that we talk about. that way it's so easy to just go through, and I can literally get the same script and just go, oh, who am I talking to about ThermoFedEx, or who am I talking to about a triple threat or coffee or whatever, and go through. And it's so easy. It makes it so much faster. I keep organized, and I'm not flipping through a bunch of pages trying to figure out what I'm doing. Those are probably the biggest tips that I have. I also color coordinate like everything. That's a huge thing too, but just the whole having visuals in front of you to keep yourself organized is like huge.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. It helps so much to know exactly what you're going for in a promotion, because then you can really truly get everything done. But if you're like in your head, you're like, I think I'm like 1,000. Like, I think that's about what I need. You don't really know what you're working for. You don't even know what you need left. Like, having that in front of you so you know exactly what you're going for, being able to like mark it off, get it done, helps so much. So I love those tips. Thank you so much. Next we have Brittany. I don't know how to say your name. It's Brittany Buzzheart. In my head, it's just like a buzz, like a bee. I don't know if that's real. We're going to go ahead and unmute you, Aaliyah. If you can mute yourself, it's not letting me, or it's not letting me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So yeah, my name is Brittany Bizard. I am a double right now, and I am going to say that for the very last time on this Zoom. I'm so freaking excited, you guys. And I think a lot of you guys probably came here to learn about how to bring in volume and how to bring in distributors and how to actually do the things. But the number one thing that I need you to realize is it's not about that. It's about your mindset. And I'm pretty sure probably every single person on here is going to cover that. Because if your mind is not right, you're not going to get what you need. You have to know what you need, just like they're saying, to be able to do what you need to do. So a couple of them already kind of said some things I was going to cover. So basically what I'm going to tell you guys is you also not only have to have your mind right, but you have to know why you're doing what you're doing. So I am a red yellow, so I'm going to kind of talk to you guys for a second. If you are yellow, you need to know, and this is what worked for me, okay? So of course everyone's going to be a little bit different, but for me, I needed to know what my girls needed. So I have a sticky note of everyone on my team who is promoting, or everyone who says that they want to promote. And on the back, they probably don't know this, but on the back of every sticky note, I have their why. I know why they're doing what they're doing. And I do that because I want to be able to be the one that helps them reach their goals. So it's not just about me, it's about my team too. Now for my reds, I also do this because I'm also red. I have a materialistic goal for every single promotion that I've hit. So diamond, I got lashes and a housekeeper. Double, I got some really expensive shoes. Triple, I am working on that with my fiance. Like, I know what I'm doing for me, and that is what helps me to motivate me because I am part red. So just the biggest thing is knowing why you're doing what you're doing. Like, if you don't know, then you're not going to get there. So I don't want to talk too long. That's the best I got right now. But congrats to you guys. Keep pushing. You've got all your promotions.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Brittany. That was wonderful. You guys, if you don't know, she is like less than 3,000 from triples. So what she's doing is working. Pay attention. It is so helpful to know what your team needs, because then you realize it's bigger than just you. Sometimes when you're working for promotions, it's so hard to be like, well, we need this much. But then when you realize how many other dreams are tied to it, it gets so much easier and so much more fun. Okay, cool. So next, we're going to bring on Jill, who is a blue. She's going to bring the fun. She's going to make it super exciting. So, Jill, I just went ahead and unmuted you.
Thanks. Hey, guys. Guys, what they're saying is super awesome, first of all. And then one of the things I also want to say, too, about just because I'm like 100% blue, I feel like you almost need all the colors to promote. So for me as a blue, when I promote, I need to have some green in me. Like, I need to be organized. I need to know exactly my chart, how much projected it is. But because if I don't have that system and the daily and the tasks to do, I won't get it done because the blue self gets super distracted and I'm social. So here are my best tips though. Be social. Like, this is a really good tip that someone gave me, is if you see someone going after a promotion that you want, or if you see someone that is like enrolling like crazy in like your boom chats, message them. Be like, hey, what's up? Like, how are you enrolling? I did that with one girl last week. She's gotten 2,000 volume in 2 weeks. So I messaged her. And I was blocked on Facebook, so I had to like do my routes and get her to friend me and message her. But I asked exactly like, what are you doing? What helps? Like, what do you do? Mariah Newsom, I went out of my way to message her because she enrolled 5,000 in volume like the last 5 days of February, or 3, I think, right?
A lot.
It's like crazy. So when you're know what you want and find someone who's hit that, find someone who's gotten it, or find someone who's pushing just as much as you, and go together, be social with them, like ask what they're doing. Mainly being organized, like I have to be a little green, like I have to get my daily 6 list done. I'm not allowed to be social or go in and do like any group chats until I get my stuff done. That's a rule that my leader gave me.
I love that.
Like, you can't talk to people until you get your tasks done. And then also, just believe it can happen. And then as a Blue, also, you're super social. And so like, I have a hard time saying no. Like when my friends are like, hey, let's do this and this, I'm like, yes, let's do it. But so tell your friends what you're doing. Be like, hey guys, no, I really want a promotion. It has nothing to do with you. And then my friends ended up posting for me saying she's like giving up her social time, which I don't know if you guys know, but that's like huge. So like, be loud with your friends. My favorite quote also is, work like it depends on you, pray like it depends on God. You're going to have to put in the work. Like, you have to believe it and put in the work your ass off, but also pray your ass off, because you can be putting in all this work and then feel like you're getting nowhere. But then if you're praying just as hard, all of a sudden when you think you have 2,000 in volume left and you have no idea how it's going to get done the last 3 like days of the month, all of a sudden people are going to message you and be like, hey, I'm ready to order. And it's like, whoa. Like, so work like it depends on you, pray like it depends on God. And to like be social, but also take care of your team. Be social with your team. Find out what they need. Make sure that you're helping them. Make sure you're doing everything that they need as well. But the best or biggest advice I can give you is, whatever promotion you're going after, find someone who's hit that promotion and start asking them what they did and how they got there. Like, how many customers did they enroll? How many haps do they have? How many follow-ups did they do? What was their daily 6 list? Like, everything.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my gosh. Love that. Thank you so much for all of your tips. I love that you said like, hey, make sure you're feeding your soul where you're staying social, because that's what you need as a Blue. But also I love that you're giving yourself that discipline where you're like, I know I need to get my stuff done, because once social time hits, game over. And I love that. And it's so helpful to ask other people who have hit the promotion you want and say like, hey, what did you need to do to make this happen? Because a lot of times you think in your head, oh, I can get up 5 host posts a day and that's gonna get me diamond. No, girl, you got to do a lot more than you think. So love that. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and mute you. Next, we have Brittany Ortiz. Let me find and unmute you here. All right. You are unmuted. She is also a yellow. So she's going to give another loving side that is the opposite of me. So Brittany, if you want to go ahead and share your tips.
Yeah, hi. So my name is Brittany. I am a double diamond, and like she said, I am yellow. And this month I'm helping 6 of my girls promote. So that's kind of the key to being yellow, is helping, like Brittany was saying. So if you're yellow like me, you're most likely doing this to help other people. Like, you just get so excited when you see one of your downlines promote, because then you know that you're helping their why come true, which is definitely what helps me with promoting. Because let's just say like Jessica, to not use her real name. So let's just say Jessica told me when she first started, she's a single mom, she's about to lose her house because of the quarantine. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, well, if Jessica's willing to put in the work, I am going to help her promote. And then she promotes. And then there's Becky and Lauren and etc. And the next thing you know it, you're a double diamond just because you helped all of those people promote. So always just make sure you have their why, especially with your promoting legs. And I'm definitely stealing Brittany's idea with the Post-it note. So double recommending that. And then I'm also super encouraging. Like, I always shout out my distributors, even if it's something for small, like if they just did like their first post or something, like that's still a win. And I also have a little bit of green in me. So when my green mixes in with my yellow, I am like super prepared with helping people so much that they really had no other option than like to promote. So for example, I do power hours with my team. I have scripts ready for like every single thing. I have everything super detailed for my newbies. That way they have to get it. And if they don't, like, I will break it down even more for them. And then my last little tidbit are haps. They are so, so amazing because you are literally giving your friends the chance to win something, whether it's cash or prizes or free product, like all because they post something on their wall for you. Like, imagine being lucky enough to be able to do that for somebody's family right now, especially during these hard time. So think of others while you're promoting for yourself and for your team, and you'll be good.
Oh my gosh, love that. I love yellows so much because they make my heart happy. And I'm like, wow, I wish I was more like you. But yes, like you guys, the promotion, like I said with the other Brittany, is it's so much bigger than you. And when you tie your heart to that, the business gets so much easier. When you know it's more than just you, especially when you start getting to the higher ranks, because you can't look at a $10,000 paycheck and be like, yeah, I truly need that. But so-and-so really does need that $500 to go Ruby, and that's what's going to push you more. So love that. Thank you so much, Brittany, for all of your tips. I'm going to go ahead and unmute Kara, who is a green. So I don't know if it's Kara. I apologize if I got it wrong, but I went ahead and unmuted you.
Thank you. It's Kara. You had it right the first time. Way to go. Okay, I'm Kara. I am a triple diamond pushing for presidential. It's a huge jump, so it's a little overwhelming, but like everyone said, so much great tips here. Like I'm just going to repeat a little bit, but you have to just focus on rubies. That is my biggest thing. Focus on rubies. If you build rubies, you will build to diamond, you will build to double, you will build to triple, and then you'll build to residential and then ambassador. So just focus on your rubies. Something that I like to do is I like to start little chats with my ruby leader and then their downline, individual chats, and do like little incentives. So this is just an example. This is a little number board, just 1 through 8. On the back of each post-it has a different price. So we all run our auto ships, right? So you have lots of product because we're running that ABBV auto ship every month. So on the back of each post-it has a different price, and you set attainable goals that you know that Ruby Chat can achieve. So if they're not mass enrolling, you don't want to set a goal of like, okay, for every 200 BV you enroll, you get to pick a sticky, because they're not enrolling as it is. So you want to do an attainable goal. So it's maybe like 50 BV. For every 50 BV, you get to pick a sticky note. And it's so exciting because everyone gets to cheer each other on, and then they get free product, and then that helps them to post more with the free product, helps them to turn on an auto ship. It's a win-win right there. So another thing is to do power hours. So power hours are live. It gets people working. It holds people accountable, and it holds yourself accountable. My biggest tip, though, is believe in your promotion. If you do not believe it, it will not happen. I remember it took me, I think I said I've been in this business for 2.5 years almost. It took me almost, it took me almost 10 months to go diamond, which in my mind was a long time for me because I like hold myself to a really high standard, and I beat up myself if I don't hit those goals. And so 10 months took me a while, and it's because I didn't believe in it. I said, I'm going diamond, but I didn't really believe in it. So you need to believe in that promotion. And if you don't believe it, you need to figure out something up here that's not right. And that's personal development. I cannot stress enough personal development. Hold yourself accountable, have self-discipline, turn off Netflix, and get your butt to work, because the sooner you do, the sooner you will get those promotions, and it all pays off. Be that person that says, I'm so glad I did, instead of I wish I had.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. Thank you so much for all of your tips. I love that little sticky board thing. That was a great idea. I love that. So I'm going to go ahead and unmute Mariah. She is a red. She's going to end us off real quick. I actually unmuted someone else. Hopeful. Hold up. Hold on. I think we're good. Mariah, are you unmuted?
Yes.
Yay. All right, Mariah, go ahead and finish us off.
Awesome, guys. How amazing is this Zoom? I want you guys to put 1 in the comments if you've already taken something away. How awesome is it to have so many different points of views? That's one of my favorite things about this business, is there really is no specific way or person or like direct path to promote. You can come in, and it does not matter what you came from, and you can totally make this work. And so thanks, Courtney, for putting this all together. It's absolutely fantastic. So I really only have 2 tips for you guys. One is totally going to be personal development. I'm going to end with that. But I know it's also really important to sometimes have those tangible things to actually go out and do. And so Courtney had laid this out for me a few months ago, and it has been huge in my business. But so what you want to do, take your volume, divide it by 6, and that's how many host to post you still need this month to hit your goal. How cool. It's like a whole formula. And so I absolutely love this. As a red, I typically can be pretty overbearing and be like, look, you only need 2,000 in volume, just go do it. Come on. And so this has taken it. And so instead of going to my team and be like, look, you need 500 in volume a day,
or you need 30 BV a day. It's, girl, you just need to go get 10 host to post up a day, or you just need to get 100 host to post by, Tuesday. And so breaking it down that way makes it so much more attainable for your team, but at the same time is going to be getting those results that you're looking for. And so that has been huge for my business. And then when it comes to your mind, guys, you have to decide, and not like half butt, toot around, decide like, yeah, it would be cool. But no, you need to know what that promotion is going to taste like. Like, what are you going to do with that check? Go look at the average, and if you don't already have like a budget and plan to spend it, you're not ready for it and you're not doing the work for it. You've got to have it where you already know what's going to be deposited in your bank account. You are ready for that. You are going out and doing the work like it's already happened. And you guys, you have to show up as that rank. I can't show up as a double diamond and expect to end up triple. I can't show up as a ruby and expect to wake up diamond. You've got to start doing something that next rank is doing, because guys, each level comes with a new devil. Each step of your journey is going to evolve and change, and you have to be doing that as well. And so as you start showing up, you start doing what that diamond does, and you start doing what that triple does, you are going to step into those shoes just as quickly. It is inevitable. And so guys, I don't care how far away you are, like Courtney said, that is irrelevant, okay? Leah is a Canadian distributor, brought in 15,000 in volume on the last day of the month to go Prez. So tell me again, your goals are too far. That is irrelevant. What you've done up to this point in the month is irrelevant, because yesterday's wins and yesterday's defeats don't project what's going to happen in today's battle. So what you got to do is, one, you got to decide, no matter what it takes, that promotion is yours. You know how you're going to spend that check. You know how you're going to be announced as that shiny new diamond. You know you are worthy of it. And then you have to get to work. You have to shake off what you have or have not done, because regret is not going to propel you forward. And excitement and complacency is not going to propel you forward. Get serious. Get out there and get to work. If you're not getting the enrollments, it is not because of your upline. It's not because of your downline. It's not because you're missing something. It's because you're not working hard enough. And sometimes that's so hard to hear. And like, trust me, I'm super red. And someone's like, well, you're not working hard enough. I'm like, excuse me, don't say that. But a lot of times it falls into that. And you're not going to regret the sacrifices you make these next 6 days. So make them. And make them excitedly, because you know what's going to come from it. Go out there, do the dang thing, and we're all going to throw a big party and celebrate after everyone promotes.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this Zoom was so good. I hope you guys got so many tips from it. I really just wanted to get a bunch of people together that have had success, that have different personalities, because so many times if you get on Zooms, a lot of Zooms are from red people because we like to yell at people. I mean, that's just how it is. But it's so good to hear some tips from other people. So I hope you guys just get your butt in gear. Take the doubt out of your brain, take it all away, and just decide that you're gonna get it done, okay? Do more than you've ever done before. Don't let yourself get away with doing bare minimums. For the next week, go all out. Get 50 host to post up a day. Don't tell me you can't. I have a new distributor who got a 47 host to post yesterday. She's been in the business less than a month. Don't tell me you can't do it. You don't want it bad enough, or you're not working hard enough for it. Point blank, end of story. So I'm going to go ahead and end this recording. Thank you guys all so much for getting on, sharing your tips. I'm going to put this up on my YouTube tonight, and I will share it everywhere that I put it originally, okay? So I hope you guys have the best night ever, and I'm so excited to see all of the promotions that roll in this month. Bye.